Okay, guys, I'm gonna tell you about this hunt. It was big. I wanted to start off with saying the spot I'm hunting right here is my buddy's son's spot. We picked that spot out for him, but he didn't get to hunt but one time all through season due to work. And we went back here during midday to check my trail cameras. And let's just say that trail camera was loaded with bucks. Middle of the day, all times of day. It was crazy. And what it was a big holler come up out of this big bottom. It had a big long ridge. But the bad part about this spot is when them deer come up out of that holler, you ain't got but a split second, maybe 10 seconds at the most, to decide if you're going to shoot that deer unless it stops. Well, I was sitting there, and a doe come up out of that holler. I heard her coming. And I tried to get the camera on her, but now them old blinds like it, the old V's, and it's like your blind sitting in them, and I'm used to my double bull blind. I love double bull blinds just because you can see what's coming and it's all open and they're great to film out of. So I was sitting there. My buddy said, "Yeah, go on in there, try it. It never hurts. He don't get to hunt it. At least somebody gets to hunt it. You slide in there, see if you can kill one of them nice bucks." And when I first got to this area, I put my trail cameras out. I don't know if you're like me, but brow tines drive me crazy. Long brow tines, I think it makes a buck. Well, I told my buddy, I was like, if I had my choice, I want that brow tine buck. He said, "Well, that thing be on a doe, ain't no telling where it's going to be at, but we're in a general direction, I'll come up out of the holler any minute. But the spot I was hunting, all it was does after does after does, no bucks behind them. I think I've seen a couple of spikes, little fork horns. Not a decent buck seen out of that spot. Well, it worked out great because I killed 3 does out of that area. But the bucks, they were just not coming up out of that bottom there. So I went down our area there. I was about 600 or 700 yards away from me. And what it was is a big holler comes up out of this big bottom. There's a ridge, long ridge runs through the side of the road there. But the bad thing about this spot is when you see the deer, when they come up out of that holler, you got a split second, maybe 5 seconds total, if they don't stop, coming up out of that bottom and going down the ridge. And between the beech trees and it being so thick where I was hunting at, you ain't got much choice. And the bad part about it, I self-film and try to film out one of them old blinds. I'm used to my double bull and I wasn't prepared. And it's blind, you can even see in the video, you can pretty much see through the thing. But it all worked out at that moment. But when the doe come up out of the bottom, I was trying to get the doe on video. I finally got her on video and I heard a buck grunt. Well, I already knew before I even went in there that if you see a buck, you better get on him quick. Well, when I first seen the buck coming up out, he was doing that, putting his legs in front of each other and everything, and I knew I said, heck with the camera, just get this buck on the ground, let's go from there. Well, instead of turning the camera, I just let the camera rolling. And you could tell in the video, I didn't think I had this buck on video. But to come to find out, I don't think it could have worked out perfect. Maybe I could have zoomed in a little bit more, but this buck comes in there, follows her trail, walks up there and gives me a 30-yard shot. So, well, I shoot, the deer runs off, and I made a mental mistake of not marking where he was at when I shot. I couldn't find a blood trail, so I walked out there, couldn't find no blood. I walked back to the blind. I texted my buddy. I said, "Well, I just seen a nice buck. I think it was a brow tine buck." I took a shot at him, but it was so fast, I don't know if I hit him or not. I don't know if I hit a twig or something in between them. And with this shoulder, I just had surgery December the 12th. But during deer season, I could barely hold my arm up. I couldn't hardly do nothing with it. And the deal was, I shoot them. My buddy would come, field dress them, and drag them out for me. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better buddy than that. Well, he'd already tagged out 2 days before that. And all he had left was, I'll take that back, he had a doe tag left. And he kept going with me, rain, wind, cold. He just kept sticking there with me. And usually when he kills his buck, I ain't gonna go out in this rainy weather for a doe, Well, that evening when I shot that buck, it wasn't 2 minutes later. I think you can see it on the video if I let it run long enough. I shoot, and it wasn't 2 minutes later I hear him shoot. He was waiting for me to shoot my buck to tag out till he tagged out. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better friend than that. But, well, like I say, I walked out there, I couldn't find the blood trail. So I went back to the blind, getting everything back together, and I texted my buddy, said, well, man, I shot at a nice buck. I don't know if I hit him or not. I can't find a blood trail. He said, well, I'll be back here in a minute. Well, in the meantime, getting all my stuff together and him field dressing that little doe he got, I walked back out there. I couldn't find nothing. Well, by the time my buddy shows up, I walk back to the blind. I put all my stuff in the truck and everything. I grab my rifle. He grabs the video camera. He's going to follow me. And I don't know what I done different this time, but I walked down through there and I walked right up on the blood trail. We followed that blood trail for a little while, and there it laid the brow tine buck. I was tickled to death. I was excited. I think my buddy was excited because he took a nice 8-pointer too, and I got the deer I wanted. And I think me and my buddy took the 2 nicest deer out of that area of anybody. So, like I say, it was a great hunt. It was a short hunt. But sometimes, to kill a nice deer, you got to do what you got to do. But, like I say, if I had to do over, I wish I had a cameraman in there. I wish my buddy would have been in there filming for me. But, rule number 1, I'll never hunt out of that blind again. I got 3 or 4 pop-up blinds. They're all double bull. I think I got 1 rhino blind, but from now on, I'm going to hunt out of something that I can see the deer coming instead of just, oh, boom. When you're hunting in a tight spot anyway, and then you got to have that few seconds to get ready. But like I say, it all worked out. It was a great hunt. Like I say, I wish I had my buddy in there filming for me, but it worked out the way it did. And to get it on video, I was tickled because you can even see it in the video. I thought, you know, you only got a few seconds. I said the heck with the video camera, and I just got on the deer, and lucky I did, because about the time I shot him, once I found the blood trail, I'd had about he had another 10 or 15 steps before he's in the real thick stuff, and I could have never got a shot at him. So if I'd have been messing with the video camera, I would not have got that deer. So it all worked out the way it did. It worked out in my favor. I took a nice buck. But I hope you enjoy the video as much as I do bringing them to you. And if you don't mind, can you please hit that like and subscribe button? Hit the little bell notification. The next time I upload a video, it'll notify you. I mean, I'm just a small-time guy, just trying to do it the best I can. I mean, I love filming my hunts, but don't let the camera run your hunt. I mean, I've had that happen in the past, but I made up my mind. It ain't gonna ruin it. I'm not gonna pass up another nice buck just because I can't get it on video. But like I say, I hope you enjoyed the video. Check it out. Thanks. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Alright, I'm in a different spot this evening. This is my buddy's son's spot. But I don't think he's going to be able to get to hunt much. So my buddy told me to try it out and see what happens. So, where I'm hunting here, it's a little ridge runs along the edge of the road. There's a big holler over here to my left. And deer move back here all day. I check my trail camera while I go. I got pictures of deer me and my buddy ain't got pictures of. And I'm hunting about 400 yards away from him. I do not have the same pictures of some of these deer. Some of them are nice. So I told my buddy, I was like, well, if he ain't gonna hunt it, I might try it. He said, go ahead. So here I am. I'm hoping he moves early. I talked to another guy down here today. He said that he seen a buck chasing a doe right across the road from us. So he had a nice 8-pointer on her. So maybe it's getting ready to get right. But I know today it's like 40-something degrees right now. This morning it was 22. But I'm hoping that big boy comes up out of that holler. Comes up here and stops, gives me a shot. Because I know my trail camera has got pictures all over it. All times of day, so I ain't gonna waste much time. I wanna get quiet, get kicked back, see what happens. so quick. I know it ain't on video, but I'm gonna walk over and see if I hit it. Looking now, I shot through some green bars, but that was fast. Oh, please, Lord, let me hit that deer. Please, Lord. Let's go and see what we got. Alright, I just got out of the blind. My buddy just showed up. I didn't get the shot on film because he was chasing the doe. I wasn't going to let him run by me. But we're going to do the follow-up, follow the blood trail, hopefully find him at the end of it. So stick in there with us. Wish you look. It was such a quick shot, I thought I might have missed him because all them green bars and everything in the way. Putting it out right there, ain't he? Last place I seen him was right up in here, just somewhere close in here. Where'd he get from this? Good grief. Really putting it out right there. There he is right there, Jerry. It's the brow tine buck. Well, there he is. Been after this buck. This buck's been giving me fits. And we checked his son's camera back here. And had daylight pictures of him back here. I'm hunting about 400 yards to the, I guess it'd be the south. Well, I asked Jerry tonight, I said, hey, you mind if I hunt back here? Got daylight pictures of him. Don't know if Dakota's will get to hunt anymore, so. Needs to say, I slid in that blind. I was sitting there and I had a doe come in. She come in, she kind of squatted down. I was trying to get the camera on her. About the time I looked at the left-hand side of the blind, here he come after her. I didn't have time to get the camera on him or nothing, but I don't want to let him walk. You got a kicker back here. Nice deer, man. And I'm telling you what, me and this guy behind the camera, I don't know who gets more excited, me or him, but the hunts me and this guy have together is something that somebody should write a book about. But yeah, I'm tickled to death. Can't waste too much time because we got to get him out of here, but I'm happy in the corn crib we're at. How long do you think that is, Jerry?
9 inches. That one's about 7.
Good mass. Perfect shot. I'm pumped up, Jerry. Y'all stick in there with us.